On a night where first impressions last and Vladimir Tarasenko provided a memory that will last for himself and his team as well, being the catalyst in a 6-3 win over the Seattle Kraken. Hi, everyone. Welcome inside the Delta MSG studios. John Giannone, Henrik Lundqvist, and Steve Valiquette. These were the kind of nights you used to love at Madison Square Garden. The crowd was really into it. You get the win, but also you craft a storyline that's memorable.
Yeah, to me, it was two important things tonight. 2 points and a good start for Tarasenko. We checked two. I thought that first period was amazing. The Rangers had a lot of energy, and we talked about it after the first period. They looked inspired, passionate coming out there, a lot of intensity. And we also touched on it, how much of a push this can be for the team and their mindset, having a player like Tarasenko joining them. So it was great to see him getting that start. It's not easy. There's a lot to take in here. You've been with one team for a long time. You get the call, you're getting moved, you're packing your stuff, and 24 hours later, you're playing for a new team. And to be able to reset mentally and be in the right place and perform, that's a challenge. But he did it really well.
You run on adrenaline, but the challenges are met from superior athletes. And for more than a decade in St. Louis, Vladimir Tarasenko was exactly that. Steve, it was 2 minutes and 49 seconds until he scored his first Ranger goal. And it really was not even the culmination of what will be a night for him that he won't soon forget.
You bet. And like the excitement was infectious. I thought it started in warm-up. It was giddy. The atmosphere was everybody pushing for a quick start, and the introduction helped itself. He's out there talking with the guys. His wife and 3 children, all boys, had traveled in from St. Louis, and he's out there and he's walking by a few of the boys here. He says, "Davai," and Davai is "let's go" in Russian. And he was ready to go, fellas. Second shift. He's got his first shot on goal, ends up in the back of the net, and he was all over the ice, being able to create offensive plays. He is an elite NHL scorer and playmaker. So what does that do? It just drives everybody's enthusiasm. The blocked shots were up. The shots on goal were all quality, and there he is with his buddy having a good time. And we saw a lot of this in this hockey game. If it wasn't their line, it was the kid line. Everybody seemed to really have a giddiness to them, and it was really infectious. I thought everybody really enjoyed the night.
Nervous, happy, amazing, a lot of emotion from Vladimir Tarasenko, also the #1 star of the night, and as you saw in his locker, the Broadway hat as well. That's a heck of a first night in New York for that guy.
Yeah, a lot to take in. But what a great start. You come to the Garden Friday night. The crowd was really into it. I feel like they really embraced him right away, and he did not disappoint. But listening to that interview, wonderful interview, by the way, but just talking about all the emotions, and it's hard to really understand what a player goes through when you've been in one place for so long, your life is there, and just like that, everything changes. Your life changes, your family have to move, and it's a lot. It's a lot to deal with, but it's part of the sport, and it's also, I think, a thing that makes it very exciting, that you never really know what's going to happen. And here he is, one of the top stars on the team right now. So exciting time ahead for him.
I think it's nice just to see how excited he was. I mean, that's a terrific interview, right? I mean, there's a guy that's a star in the league for a long time. He was coming across like he was in his first year in the NHL right there. He's that excited. I'm splendidly surprised.
As he said, he had not been through it before, so it was something very new for him tonight. Of course, Vladimir Tarasenko's arrival sparked some secondary storylines. One of them, a little tweaking from the Ranger power play, which had been 3 for 30 coming into tonight. They tweak, they go 2 for 3, Steve.
So is that what we're going to run with now? 2 power plays? It looks that way, especially off the early results. It seemed to have everybody a little competitive with the situation, too. And Jacob Trouba's goal, it comes off of a 1 face-off from Trocheck. There's 2D out there because there's only 20-plus seconds left in that power play. But it's a puck to the net. It's a simple play. But everybody in front of Seattle's net loses the puck. And Jacob Trouba does the right thing here. Just throw it to the net. It's almost a team rule. If it gets too close to below the goal line, throw it there blind when everybody's scrambling. And Zibanejad here, he understands width and then length. And this is what you want to look for. The Rangers scored like this in the second period on Monday versus Calgary. It was the same look. Go up top to the 2 quarterbacks, get the puck down to Kreider. Because he's a lefty, he can receive that puck and then throw it across blind. Mika just has to put it in the 6x4. It's a yawning cage. And as they celebrate, it's the same look, fellas, that we saw all night. On the bench, everybody's pumped. Mika just tied his power play goal career high with 15. He's sitting in some very good company here right now, fellas. And the power play, it does go through him a lot as a shooter. But don't forget that they've got 3 quarterbacks right now that are just setting plays up. There's so much depth on the Rangers power play right now. That's got to be their biggest weapon.
The advantage of having 2 units is the scouting. When you play penalty kill, a huge part of that, and to be successful, is how you scout the other team. And when you have 2 different units playing different, it's a lot harder to defend. If you're out there against the same unit for a minute 40, you kind of know what to expect. But then suddenly the second unit comes out, and they have different ways of playing it. So I think it's a big advantage if you can get 2 units going here.